We are now just hours away from the start of the Democratic National Convention, and as we come on the air, we are getting a live look at some of the people milling around the floor of the United Center in Chicago. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5. I'm Rolly Hoyt.
And I'm Faith Woodard. President Biden is set to deliver the keynote speech tonight, but the rest of the week will be focused on the future, with Vice President Kamala Harris now at the top of the ticket. Right now, Skylar Henry is with the delegates.
Organizers of the Democratic National Convention laid out what voters can expect tonight.
Tonight's theme, For the People, will showcase Kamala Harris's commitment to fighting for everyday Americans.
A new CBS News YouGov poll shows Vice President Kamala Harris goes into this convention with a 3-point lead nationally over former President Donald Trump. But she is effectively tied in the battleground states that are likely to decide the race. Her running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, laid out this game plan for delegates this morning.
We've got 78 days of hard work. We can sleep when we're dead. Not now. Not now.
Delegates we spoke with say they can feel the momentum.
It's just a dramatic change from 4 weeks ago.
Mike Thaler is a delegate from San Diego.
We've seen this energy shift, if you will, from nominee to nominee. Have you been able to feel that in California?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. And really, I think the purpose of the convention itself is to get that momentum usually started, but they didn't need to start it. It was hot and heavy.
Outside the convention center, protests against the war in Gaza are expected all week. Chicago police say there shouldn't be any issues if the protests stay peaceful.
We would prefer not to have clashes. We would prefer not to have to make arrests if we don't have to.
President Biden is the keynote speaker tonight. Harris accepts her party's nomination later in the week. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Chicago.
Now, the Democratic Party has released its platform highlights ahead of tonight's convention.
They include support for raising the federal minimum wage to $15 per hour, making the child tax credit permanent, and protections for IVF and abortion services.
Meanwhile, former President Donald Trump kicking off one of the busiest weeks of his campaign.
He's on a blitz of battleground states earlier today, talking to voters in York, Pennsylvania, where he detailed his plans to help Americans and tackle inflation.
Our plan will massively cut taxes, unlock American energy, slash regulations, big factor, crack down on trade cheaters and stop outsourcing, rebuild our industrial base and bring back those beautiful words, made in the USA.
Trump's running mate, Senator J.D. Vance, also talked economics in Pennsylvania. North Carolina is another campaign stop this week, where Trump will hold an outdoor rally, the first since his assassination attempt a little over a month ago.